wish her much success. Good morning, everybody. Today is Chinese New Year, or maybe tomorrow. You know, I don't really know. It's like a 3-day, I think it's actually tomorrow, but it's like a 3-day event. The first day, which was yesterday, they did all the shopping, bought all the stuff, cleaning the house, whatnot, and today is a day to and a day to have a feast. Tomorrow is a day of relaxing and go on a trip. Usually go eat somewhere with the family, something like that. So we've got some big plans coming up, an adventure. I got my passport. Yay. I'm so happy. I don't know why I was nervous. You know, a couple of people had told me some bad experiences, but they were all in the United States when this happened. Like one guy said it took 10 to 11 weeks for him to get his passport, but he was in Chicago. So I was like, okay. But everybody overseas seems to think that it was no problem. But it actually took exactly 14 days from the time we mailed it off. And it was so awesome because they sent me a confirmation like a couple of days ago. I checked on my phone and there was an email from the United States Embassy in Bangkok, and they said, we're sending it the next day. Here's the tracking number. You can watch it come to you. So yeah, it came, was delivered, and for some reason, I don't know. You know what? I'm confused a lot, and I say things that, I don't know. I think I just talk too much, but I don't overthink a lot of things. I told people before, I said, I think Thailand makes you stupid, you know, but it's just because it's so relaxed and you don't overthink too much stuff. But I try to give you guys as much accurate information as possible when it comes to like logistics in Thailand, or at least give you the links to where you could do your own research. But Shannon forgot what I was going to talk about. But we're going to head to immigration today. I've got to get, oh yeah, I said before that I thought my passport was like 9 or 10 pages, but it's not. And I thought I was getting one that was like 28 pages, but the one I got is like, it's either 51 or 52 pages, and it's pretty thick. And the one I had was actually 28 page, but it was full. I actually had about 2 pages left, but the immigration said, look, if you do anything, it's going to be completely full, and you don't want to take the chance. So, because when you get I didn't get a multiple entry stamp this year because we can't go anywhere. So, but every time you get a re-entry stamp, it takes up almost a whole page. So, it's best to get, for a couple reasons. I mean, if you know you're not going to go out of the country, you have to do this every year. You have to either get a multiple entry stamp, or if you leave the country, you got to go to immigration and get a re-entry permit. The re-entry permit's like 1,000 baht, and I think the multiple entry is like 3,800 or 3,900 baht. I think something like that. But you can go in and out as many times as you want. So if you're not leaving the country more than 4 times, then it's not worth getting. But it does take up almost a whole page of your passport. So when you're living overseas, that becomes kind of an issue. So I've learned my lesson. This is actually my 3rd passport. So from now on, I'm not going to get it this year because I don't think we're going to, well, I don't know 100% yet. We'll see what happens with the doors opening up soon, I think. So anyway, get the multiple entry. It saves some pages, but we have to go to immigration this morning, sometime this morning, so I can get everything transferred in the system, and so I get my new number, and hopefully I can still do my 90-day check-in online. I'm sure I can. Maybe not the very first one with this. I'll have to ask them. But we've got some ideas of some future trips. In the immediate future, trips ready to go do something. I've been going crazy. I went to Mukdahan on a bike ride, went to NakhonPhanom on a bike ride. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. Bought a beer cooler. Problem when I'm home too long, I get bored and I want to buy shit, you know? So that's what's happening today. Today is a day to why there's a big heavy there's about 10 to 14% of the population of Thailand is Chinese. Big influence in of Chinese here. And like 10 million maybe Chinese people, or half Thai, half Chinese, live in Thailand. So yeah, big population. Chinese New Year is very popular in this part of the world. Here's the mafias. You'll have to forgive me because I'm not Chinese and I've never celebrated Chinese New Year. And Paige isn't a big Chinese, even though she's half Chinese. But she just doesn't really celebrate it. So, but I don't know 100%. Just Google it. Google knows everything, right?
เป็นเดือนหนาแต่ว่าใครบอกเรื่องเป็นเดือนหนาครับผมจะเดือนเป็นมาตรการหนาเด้เขาสิบ่อยู่เด้โอ้จงใหญ่เลย
ปีนี้ good luck
ปีนี้good luck
good luck
โชคดี and that many moneyถ้ามันไม่รุ่น
come drink some money
ได้ติ๋มมันนี่น้ำชาเหล้าบ่นี่เหล้าอ่ะนะ
yeah water
น้ำมาเยอะติ๋มน้ำมันนะอันนี้เขาไม่
actually
กินเขา
tea
บอก
you got to drink for good luck
เหล้าวิสกี้เยอะไปเต้ขึ้นมาอีกอันหนึ่ง
many money
เงินเยอะเยอะจะกินเยอะก็ได้หลายเหล้าน้ำชา
if you want a lot of money you have to drink it okay you guys saw that she only gets half of half
น้ำชาอยู่หุ่นน้ำหลังไปเอาหุ่นอดีต
I don't know maybe that's a little bit more than half maybe she only gets a quarter I got to deal with immigration so
เอาเลยติ๋มกินเร็ว
huh
ๆกินนี่ยกเอาเลยสลัดเด้อนี่ออกเครื่องจอกลิ้นอยู่สลัดเด้อแหลมเด้อด่าใครบอกไงลิ้นจี
many money
โอ้ยมา thank you ไปกินข้าวกินซุปล้างมือ
หลายอย่างนี่ก็มี
นอนว่าเอาแซ่บ
Shaq
แซ่บ
อร่อย
อร่อยมาก
อร่อยไหมอร่อย ไม่ร้อน
เอาไก่
กินหรอปะเยอรมันซื้อกันตัว
I love Thailand
มันใหญ่
that was awesome Thai style breakfast. In Thailand, they usually have a really big breakfast and decent sized lunch and usually a very small dinner. But since I've been here, I don't think they've eaten so much of a big dinner. They kind of changed a little bit, so the breakfast is a little lighter. Well, we need to get to immigration quick this morning because tomorrow is actually Lunar New Year. So it's Chinese New Year tomorrow, officially. But we need to get to immigration because they're going to be closed tomorrow. But we have to go to her uncle's house real quick. To why? So we'll take the scooter. Paige is faster because she weighs like half as much as me. สวัสดีครับ
ดูสิรถใหญ่เป็นไงไหม
Look at Thai Husky. Yeah, Husky. Go on.
ได้อังเปาเลยมาดีสวยๆดีสวยๆดีท่านอยากถามเด้อต้องถามมันบอกว่าอันวันว่าเยลโล่ภาษาของตาชักว่ายังไงเยลโล่พูดมอนี้ก่อน
Good morning. Timu. Okay.
บอกภาษาดันตัดลูกชักหรือว่าเบาแบบว่าเรียกพวกนี้มาพ่อพี่นะ
เดี๋ยวอย่าเพิ่งไปคนเก่งจังเลยมาครับขอบคุณมากครับ This is Thai style lighter fluid here. Okay, we've got to get to immigration really fast. Got some treats for them for Chinese New Year. So let's we got to get there quick. So let's do magic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Here now. Let's go in. That was easy. Okay. Well, that took about, let's see. It took about 30 minutes actually. A lot of paperwork on the computer. They're really thorough here because that's Laos over there. So they really strict and want to do everything like by the book here. So the only thing I'm not 100% sure of is if I'm going to be able to do my 90-day check-in online on my next attempt because all my information is new. So it's like starting over, and typically you can't do an online 90-day check-in if it's your first time. So we'll just have to try it. We'll have to arrange our trips around that event. So that's done. So what I got to do next is I've got to go see the Department of Transportation to see about my driver's license, because the number on your driver's license in Thailand is the same number that's on your passport. So I don't know if that needs to be changed or not, or if that number is just keyed into my identity. We'll have to find out. But also the bank, I'm pretty sure I'll have to go there and give them a bunch of copies and stuff, and I'll have to redo that information in the banking system on my, because I use your passport number for ID on that as well. So yeah, all in all, at least I got my passport and my stamp. On my original visa was a stamp, like a big stamp that covered a whole page of my non-O immigrant visa. And I wondered how they were going to do that with the new one, but I know that's in the system it says O visa, but you know, when you get it extended, it's just a stamp that kind of looks like that. She actually kind of handwritten the O, so it says O visa there. So it's in there, it's just not a stamp, but it's got all the original information of that. So there goes 2 pages of my 51 page passport, which is okay. Got a whole bunch of pages left.
Yay.
Oh, I guess you're wondering why my vehicle's here. I just got my vehicle here too. Let's go home. Just thought of something. Actually, Paige did. We didn't have to pay. About 3 people told me there was a 500 baht fee to transfer everything over, but they didn't charge us. The lady that did it was kind of like not real friendly, you know, kind of like a typical official, you know, but most of the ladies in there are very, very nice. We brought them some stuff for Chinese New Year, you know, and everybody's happy, and I was talking to everybody in Thai, and usually that kind of lightens up the mood with the phalangs, you know, phalangs being in there. And then but anyway, she just told us to go sit in a corner while she did the paperwork, but she was like the highest ranked person underneath the person in charge who actually does the stamp, the signature. So she did everything, but she didn't charge us 500 baht. It was no fee. So I don't know, it's always different everywhere, you know. I was going to do a complete video on the process, but I decided not to, because man, every time I do a video like that, and I know I should ignore them, but I'm trying to give you like information, but it's just my experience, and in Thailand it's so different, you know. But if I say, well, this is how I got my passport done, I get about 20 people, no, you're stupid, man, you know. And then some of them aren't even from the US, they're like somewhere else, so their situation is going to be different because their embassy's different, you know. So anyway, it all worked out so far. We're gonna wait till we get back from Chiang Khon to go to the driver's license place, just in case there's an issue.
1,000.
So Paige discovered, and I know somebody told me about them before when I was having my little sandal issue when we were traveling, but these Ada, they're actually pretty damn comfortable. She got them on the internet from Lazada for how much? Like 200 baht. That's like $6. And they're just as comfortable as those Crocs, actually. Which are the Crocs here, like, they're like more than that. They're 3,500 baht. They're like $100. So, sometimes you get them on sale for a couple thousand. But yay. Set it out. Leap it out. If I didn't know that tomorrow was actually Chinese New Year, all I have to do is look at my computer. It knows everything. Well, Paige is making 2 sets of copies for my new passport, just copies of anything that has information in the passport. She's making a copy of. One we keep in the truck, in the SUV, and one that we keep with our documents here that when we have to take it to immigration. So one just stays in the truck all the time in case whatever reason. So anyway, if you guys come here and you got to buy a printer, you know, in the US, I think you can get this, I'm not sure, but I've never seen one until I came here. But you know, normally you can buy a printer for like no money, and in Thailand you can still buy this printer for like no money. But you can buy this particular one, which is which is popular, and you just buy the ink and it's cheap. Anyway, that's awesome. He fixes stuff. But you don't know if it's working unless the volume's turned all the way to max. If you want to take a nap, forget it. You got to go in your room. Sap อะไร
ส้มปลา
ส้มปลา
เก็บไว้เอาไว้กินมัน
We're gonna have 10 people over for dinner tonight. It's gonna be a busy night. I don't know why it's so dark in here. I changed the lights. They draw like no electricity, but I like to have them on. How about?
ส้มปลากินยังไม่ได้เอาไว้ทอดกินอันนี้
So anyway, we're gonna have a big meal tonight. Lots of fish and some other fish. ทอด
ปลาทอด
ปลาทอด
ไปทอดกิน
That's what's happening on Chinese New Year. Be my Dean.
ปีใหม่จีน
Be my Dean. We're gonna have 16 people over the house tonight. A lot of food. Well, some guy's making a dish of something, and a lot of people are bringing a lot of stuff. Hello. Hello.
ไปบ้านคุณนายอ้น
แต่ว่า
How beautiful this flower
มัน
is.
ถึงง่ายสิตายมันก็ยังบอกถึง
ยังบอกตื่นมาดิ
แมน
อันนี้ปลีออกมันกำลังจอดอยอีกแล้วค่ะต้องบาไว้นาลาดได้เองนะบาดีวัด
We're gonna have a lot of food tonight too. Wow, that looks pretty good there.
พวกปลาเนี่ย
Frying up some fish. It was already fried, but we're frying it again. Second fry. Hey, what are you doing? Is that your 5 o'clock celebration?
ง่ายก็คือ
Now everybody saw the clock in the background, but we've been drinking since what? 7 this morning? For your morning good luck shot that you only drink like a little tiny bit. Anyway, it's time for a beer because it's Chinese New Year's Eve. And Mafia's cooking. I'm actually in the process of making a video for the No Time to Be Hungry. You can see that. So if you guys haven't checked out the No Time to Be Hungry channel, make sure you guys check that out and subscribe to it too. I appreciate that. Anyway, Matim, Chong Gao.
อันไหน
อันนั้นแหละอันน้ำแข็งเยอะ
Happy New
นิว
Year.
เยียร์
New Year Happy New Year
Mafia doesn't want one because I'm getting on her nerves. She's afraid she's going to stab me. No, just
แม่
kidding.
Happy New Year มอบให้
เพลงแรงเด็ดเพลง
Aloy.
มันยังคงมี
สวัสดีครับอ๋อดีมาก
ดีมากดีมาก
เย็นสบาย He got a haircut just like me. That's it. The beautiful ladies have arrived. All right. Got my Tabasco, Chinese Tabasco shirt on. Okay, the police have arrived. Damruat. Chonggao.
ครึ่งซอย
Happy New Year.
New Year Happy New Year
เ
Paige didn't eat lunch today. We're over here just going weird. And I look around and nobody's got food on their plate. I was like, are we going to say a prayer or something? I don't know. But normally they don't eat very much anyway. It's just, I don't know, they'll take it home. A lot of people take it home and eat it tomorrow. My father-in-law put the air conditioner on freezing.
ขึ้นแล้วครับ24
She forgot my name, but it's okay. It's hard to remember. So she goes, "Sawatdi Falang." I say, "Sawatdi Kontai." So when they call you Falang and they don't know your name, just call them Kontai. And they get laugh.
ไปโจกันมานั่นลำรวยเด้อรวยยิ่งไปเด้อทุกคน
จะไม่มีฝรั่งหรอกยายคนนี้ฝรั่ง
สวัสดีครับ
ฝรั่งแก่ไม่เท่าแน่ฝรั่งไม่คนไทยพักผู้แก่แล้วจิตตอบเจ้าสวัสดี
สวัสดีครับคนไทย
แก่ยังไม่ได้พูดอะไรเลย
ล้อเล่นครับล้อเล่น Since they're having fun forgetting my name, they all know my name except these two, but they're making fun. I'm gonna make myself a name tag.
Đấy, con thì đã cho đi nó ao lưu vậy. Ao thảo là hoa bồ đề đi ra nó. Nó có hồ vui. Mà ăn chơi không cũng bị ở bên đây nó mà làm. Nó không được nữa rồi. Nó sai rồi nè. Áo, nó sẽ biết bia mà này vợ. Nó không biết được nha. Ô, quên đi là không làm con tin cái bí. Cái bí. Cái bí. Giờ đây cô ba thằng em làm cày. Ôi.
ชักกี้โอ้ชักกี้
ไม่มีคนสวย
I should just call him Yai. ไม่มีคนสวยมี Okay. Okay.
ไม่ได้ใส่แว่นมองเห็นไปไหน
ชักกี้ชอช้างชอช้าง
ชักกี้คุณมี
คนนี้สวยคุณมีคนสวย
เอ๊ะบอกว่าได้ยอมเอ๊ะเนื้อเมาเองได้
เห็นได้เห็น
ดีอยู่บ่ได้เลยล่ะไอ้คนจังว่านั่นมันสวยเนาะอันนั้นไม่ต้องไม่ได้
Okay, สุดซอย
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 อะไรก็สิชอบกินผัก
ว่ามวยใหม่มวยใหม่
อร่อย
ไอ้น้ำเดี๋ยวละ
It's spicy
ไม่ใหม่เนี่ยเป็นอย่างเป็นสติ๊กรูทแบบไหนเดิมเนี่ย
นิดหน่อย
ว่าเป็นเมาเลยสติ๊กเขาจะเอาช่างรูทมันรูทว่านี่มันใหม่อยู่มันหมดเลยเดี๋ยวนั่นไอ้ดอกนี่บอก
All food has arrived.
ไอ้พี่ดอกนี่บอก
All food is always late, always. That's his style. This is just basically duck, egg, and sugar, but it's not easy to make.
มันไม่ไข่แดง
ไข่แดง
น้ำตาล
แม่ออนแม่ออนแม่ออน
ไม่อยากได้
แม่ออนทำเองไหมขนม
เป็น
เป็น
เมียเป็น
ไปเรียนมาแล้วไข่แดงโรยกับลงน้ำเชื่อม
อยากไหมอยากทำไหม
มึงถามมึงนู่นถาม
He said it's not hard for him because she makes it.
ทำตาม
พ่อสมชายบอกง่ายๆใครกี้ก็อยากทำไหมไม่เอาใครไม่อ้อนเกิน
เอามันยืน
Well, guys, I'm going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I think our next video, we're going to be heading out of town. So looking forward to that. Going to spend about 4 days. 4 nights, 4 days.
4 days.
4 days, 3 nights, 4 days. So I promised the ladies I would take them somewhere, and part of Chinese New Year is going on a trip. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, if you like today's video, please don't forget to click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. We'll see you on the next video. Dessert. Bye.